The humanitarian crisis in Gaza is reaching catastrophic levels, and children are paying the highest price. According to UNICEF, more than 350 children are being treated for malnutrition every single day in July.
We've said before that the Gaza Strip has become a graveyard for children. We've said that Gaza is the most dangerous place for children. Unfortunately, that reality is even worse now. We are receiving reports of 80 children dying because of malnutrition since the beginning of the war. We're seeing raising rates of malnutrition, acute malnutrition among children who are tested throughout the month, especially after the ceasefire. In only 1 month, we received 6,500 children that were admitted to malnutrition treatment. That's in June. Unfortunately, those numbers has risen in the first 2 weeks of July to reach 5,000.
The situation is worsening fast, with nearly 5,000 new cases in just the first 2 weeks of the month. At least 80 children have died from hunger since the war began.
UNICEF throughout the war and despite all the challenges have been responding with malnutrition treatment, therapeutic food and preventive treatments. Unfortunately, the preventive food that we had has already run out. Now the therapeutic food is about to run out and it's only gonna keep us going for a couple of weeks. We're anticipating until mid-August. Violence in Gaza have disrupted education greatly. Unfortunately, there are not much opportunity for children to continue their education in the Gaza Strip while all the schools, all the educational system has collapsed. Schools are being used for shelter or have been destroyed or just inaccessible. UNICEF and partners have been trying to provide even the minimal level of education, the major four subjects, math, Arabic, English, and science, but this is not enough. Sadly, that even if the war stops now, schools are not ready to receive children, and that will affect their future, that will affect their mental well-being, but also their prospects in life and in being a productive individual in the society.
UNICEF warns that life-saving food supplies may run out by mid-August, leaving thousands of vulnerable children without the treatment they need to survive. On top of that, Gaza's education system has collapsed. Schools have been destroyed, turned into shelters, or remain inaccessible, leaving an entire generation without access to learning.